Thank you so much, Administrator. I just want to remind folks that she can only hear us, can't see us. So I'm going to start calling on folks right now. Go ahead, Omar.
Thank you. I appreciate you making this time. Do you have an estimate of the universe of how many people are not heeding the evacuation orders and remain at risk?
I do not have an estimate, but what I can tell you is that I was in Florida on Monday. I met with the mayor of Tampa and the mayor of St. Petersburg, and I saw people leaving the area. People are listening, they are leaving, but we know there's always a few that want to stay behind and protect their home. This storm is different. This storm is going to bring deadly storm surge. And so I want people who still have time to evacuate to make sure that they're doing so, but doing so safely under the guidance and the advice of their local officials.
Go ahead, MJ.
Thank you, Administrator. This is MJ Lee with CNN. The White House has been talking a lot about the threat of misinformation, disinformation as it relates to storm recovery efforts. Can you talk to us about whether there's one piece of incorrect information that you think, in your view, has been most damaging, that you think would be most important to clarify?
Well, honestly, I think all of it is damaging to our ability to be able to reach people. It's intentional to create distrust, and that level of distrust is, as the president said earlier today, un-American. And what we need to do is make sure people can get the assistance that they need and they deserve. And so I want people to be able to come to us, register for assistance, so we can help them on their road to recovery.
Go ahead, Nandita.
Thank you. Administrator, you have said that FEMA has enough money to get through both hurricanes, Helene and Milton, but that you're assessing how much more you need from Congress. Is there an assessment that you can share with us?
We're continuing to make that assessment, as we do not know what it's going to cost us right now to get through Hurricane Milton. I think, as I've briefed all of you before, we went into immediate needs funding in August of this year. That allowed me to make sure I had enough money for this response, and I needed that for Hurricane Helene. Without going into INF, I probably would not have had enough money to support Hurricane Helene. With the full authority to spend against the president's fiscal year 25 budget, I've been able to start paying the recovery projects that we put on hold. But the amount that we're spending for Hurricane Helene and the amount that we anticipate we're going to spend for Hurricane Milton, we are watching that very closely and assessing it every day so we can have a good estimate of how much more that we will need to be asking for in a supplemental.